critic. I am your host / vocal coach, Stephanie Thompson, and I'm so excited to be with you in this beautiful month of December. I can't believe it's December 3rd already. These last couple of months have just flown by. And, I was thinking about, music being healing and everything like that. We've talked about a lot of different things, way that music can heal you. It can heal mental illnesses. It can heal cancer. It's like, music is amazing. And then I was thinking about it. I was thinking about this time of year. And I was thinking, what would Christmas be like if we didn't have Christmas music? Can you imagine that? I mean, how would we get in the mood? It's one thing to see the beautiful spectacle of Christmas and the beautiful arrangements and ornaments and decorations and stuff, but when you take away the Christmas music, wow, it's just not the same. So I was thinking about that today, and just really appreciative of the Christmas music that comes this time of year. All the beautiful melodies, the old classic ones, the new ones, everything. It just lifts me up and makes me so happy to be in this season. Despite everything else that's going on, the Christmas music still comes, right? So anyway, for those of you who maybe don't know me, you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Stephanie Thompson. I am a classically trained singer-songwriter and the entertainment director for Empowering Humanity TV show and events. And I'm the main performer for them as well. And we have all sorts of programs on our website. You should definitely check us out at empoweringhumanitytv.com. And then if you want to see the programs that I'm involved with, you can go to empoweringhumanitytv.com/Stephanie. So we've talked a lot about a lot of different things on this show and this Facebook Live that I do. And I'm going to get to my subject in just a minute, but I just want to know, do you have everything set up for yourself? Do you have that special tool, the mirror, so you can watch yourself and be your own voice teacher when you're practicing? Do you have a digital recorder to record yourself to see how you're sounding and track your progress? And do you have a metronome to keep yourself on track and to see that you're doing the melodies on the right time signature? All those kinds of things are very important when you're practicing, and they're all good tools. And if you want to know more about that, you can reach out to me. I just want to say for a minute, thank you for your private messages. I love your private messages. I love your comments when you tell me that I've helped you in some way or it's given you something to think about. That is so great, and I just appreciate them so much. And I'm so happy that I can help you, and it really lifts me up to know that I'm doing something that's helping you. So this is what I do. This is what I love. Singing is my life. Vocal coaching, teaching is my life, and I'm just thrilled to be doing it with you. So anyway, this week's topic is how to build your stamina when you're singing. Okay, so you might wonder, how do some of the popular singers that you know, or your favorite singers, do concerts and things like that, night after night after night after night without getting vocally tired? Well, I'll tell you, because they plan ahead. That is very important, planning ahead, okay? The first tip I want to give you, along with the plan ahead tip, is that as a singer, you are an athlete, right? So you want to warm up that muscle every day. You want to get the kinks out. You want to test it out and see how it's doing. That's how you can track how you're doing with your voice, is by warming it up every day. And my second tip for you is, as I've mentioned many times to you, your body is your instrument. Your body is your instrument. So doing some kind of physical activity before you sing is a great thing to do because it warms up your whole body and it warms up your voice. Now, one of the things that I like to do is I like to sing while I'm exercising, sometimes on the treadmill, sometimes on the elliptical machine. And I find it very challenging, but I enjoy that because it pushes me and it pushes my stamina, and it increases my breath control and all those kinds of things. So you might try that next time while you're exercising, if you can, in a private place where you're not being seen or watched or heard, to sing while you're exercising and see how that affects you. Now, one of the exercises that I like to do is the me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. That brings things nice and forward in your vocal mask, and it gets your voice nice and bright, and it's a good way to start warming up your voice. That's just a little example of something you can do. My third tip for you is, after you do your warm-ups and your physical warm-up and your vocal warm-ups, sing your songs. Go and pick out your songs and see how many songs you can do at one sitting, and try to increase that every day. Just try to do more and do more and do more. That is another way that you can build your stamina. Now, don't overdo it. If you start feeling tired, number 4 tip, know when to rest. It's very important to know when to rest, because you want to stay consistently singing over the next couple days as you're practicing. So you've got to know when to rest. And if you start feeling strained in any way or tired, if you're not getting enough lubrication on your cords, whatever it is, take a break. Take a break for an hour or 2, and then come back to it later if you want to come back to it later, and see how you feel. But all of these tips are going to help you build your stamina when you're singing. And it's important because you want to be a consistent singer, right? You want to be consistent in your voice and in your singing and in your performing. So these tips will help you to do that. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson, and I hope it helps you in some way. Please go to empoweringhumanitytv.com/Stephanie, and you can check out my programs, and you can also sign up for my newsletter and see what I have in my newsletter, things that might help you as well. It has been a pleasure to be with you once again. I look forward to seeing you next week, next Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to have a whole new subject then. From now on, keep singing and keep enjoying your voice, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.